Hey, trying to figure out which one's my good side. But anyways, today, welcome to the channel. We're going to be talking about the 6.2 direct injected LT1 stuff that comes in the 16 and newer Camaros, 14 and newer Corvettes. Anyways, these things are awesome. They respond extremely well to camshafts, cylinder head mods, intake and exhaust mods. But the biggest thing is we have some clips that I've saved from a little bit back. And then this car we've actually worked on. This will be the third run of stuff that we've done to it. The heads are back off from it and they're sent out for CNC porting at Extreme CFM right now. But anyways, we'll get to the good stuff. What you can expect from an MSD atomic intake, a 102 throttle body. This one specifically has a 100 millimeter. A set of headers and, you know, typical stuff. The BTR 220 cam, a lot of the guys want to keep a stock converter in these newer cars, and that's great. They work extremely well. They make a ton of power and they drive extremely good. So the results that we've had are nothing shy of awesome. But anyways, I'll get to the video. All right, just wrapped up the SS. It had like a half tank of fuel, so I only got like 7 gallons of E in it. So it was like 47% ethanol, made 524.7, 480 torque. Look how linear that curve is. Like that manifold and that cam combo is so awesome in a street car. And this car just looks good, so there's that. Yeah, Dick's gonna paint correct it next and ceramic it before they come back and get it, but it is a really sharp color. It's a really cool looking car. Looks just like the carbon fiber version, except for not destroyed into a race car. Look at all that travel. Hopefully we can make this a good airport car in a week. I got this here turbo 400 in it, you know, and that's what really wrecked it. Okay, so in the previous little videos, you can see that 6th gen. The 6th gen, obviously, if you paid attention, the dyno pulls, you would see that, or hear that it's a stick shift car. So that being a stick shift made a little bit more than the automatic Corvette did. So the black C7 that we filmed briefly at the very beginning in the couple dyno videos. So I can run this down for you. So the red line was when we first did the DOD delete and the cam. And so that was basically cam and stainless headers from Stainless Works with cats, and it made 459 to the tires and 449 torque. Really linear curve, really nice power curve. He drove it for a few months and was like, I need to do more. So then we did the MSD intake, a little bit bigger throttle body. I think it was 100 millimeter solar he had. And then we did, we just put the intake and the throttle on, and then it made 491 and 452. The torque curve was pretty much the same. It didn't pick up anything until about 5250, and then it just took off and sailed. Moved the torque curve 500 higher, and picked up 40 wheel. It was great. So, 30 wheel. Yeah, 30. So then we added the flex fuel, and of course it was pretty full on fuel. So I think we only got E40 in it. We found another 18 rear wheel horsepower, 17 rear wheel horsepower. But the nice thing with the ethanol is the ethanol picks up torque all through the curve too. So it picked up 14 torque and just through the whole curve, a whole bunch more power. So it's these DI motors, which it's old news now, so we're beating a dead horse. But the direct injected engines really, really love ethanol. So I'll get out of this dyno hoist. I'm shoved down on the bottom. But I mean, tick for tack, stock converter, the 220 cam has done better than any of the other ones we've done. We've done some of the other ones, and they drive a little more aggressive, and the 225 makes a little more power. Definitely shines with a lot of head work. So in the future, I should be able to film a little more on this once we get the heads back to see. As I said, we're going to do a minimum deck on the heads and just CNC port them because he still wants to run 93, and it's just a driver. So a little bit more power for him will be great. Like you see, got the heads off and everything covered and all that good stuff. So they're down at our friends down in Stockbridge at CT Performance. Shane's doing them, which they bought out Extreme CFM, so they CNC some heads. Andrew's over here doing cam and headers in this 4th gen. I really want some more 4th gen people to come. I don't know why, because no one likes working on 4th gens, but they just hold a special place in my heart. And Andrew's probably wishing death upon me for putting valve springs in this without pulling the heads. Just air and dowel pins. But this isn't the point of this video, so we'll move away from the 4th gen. This is about 6th gen Camaros because they make great power with a BTR 220 cam. And it seems to be always the messages that we'll get in emails like, what do you think of the 220? How does it drive with stock converter? So there's the answer. Everyone seems to love it. Cold and gloomy day here at Northern Performance Cars. C7 base with a BTR 220 camshaft, Stainless Works inch and 7/8 headers, and high flow cap. So it has the grain caps on it, but nice driver, factory converter. So like I told you guys before, I am really aiming to step up my video game. So once again, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think of everything. Comment and tell us what more you want to see out of us. Obviously, we're relatively small in northern Michigan here, so we don't have all the coolest stuff. I'd love to see more C7 Z06s. I see quite a bit of well-off, middle-aged men driving around with them, and they do not stop at Northern Performance Cars. I know that we're on our new location, and that previous video idle clip that I had was in the last location right. It was a year ago, actually, but I still had that clip, so I was like, oh, I'll throw it in there, too. It's a good, pronounced, idle, strong clip. So, once again, thanks for everything, guys. And I'm going to keep them coming. I told you, 2025, I'm going to have better customer service, and I'm going to do way better with the YouTubes. So anyways, have a great day. We'll catch you guys soon.